This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
Cali, the Chi-Town experience on the flight. Let me go tune in to Keek on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the likes.
A huge Chicago Bears rumor was just fueled by quarterback Caleb Williams. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, before I go any further with today's episode of Keek on the Mic, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, BetUS. Bears fans, as you all know, BetUS and Keek on the Mic will be partners all season long, and I'll be making my bets all season long on the Chicago Bears through BetUS. Right now, I am going all in on the Chicago Bears. As crazy as this sounds, I am going all in on the Chicago Bears to win the NFC North this season. And I understand that we have to go against the Packers twice a year, the Lions twice a year, and even the Minnesota Vikings twice a year. It is a loaded division. I know there's a lot of people out there saying that we have the toughest division in the National Football League. Right now, the money line for the Bears to actually win the division this year is set at plus 300. I think that is outstanding odds, especially with the overhauled roster that Ryan Poles has dealt with here in Chicago. I think the Chicago Bears have a legit shot to shock the world. If you guys want to make that exact same bet, you guys can go down below in the description of today's video to bet on the Chicago Bears to win the NFC North this season and receive your 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. So Bears fans, go all in on the Chicago Bears all season long through BetUS, but please, please, please gamble responsibly. So Bears fans, this is going to be a fun video, and this is probably going to be my last time actually talking about this. And, you know, when rumors come around, Bears fans know how to fuel those rumors. Obviously, if you heard yesterday, the Dallas Cowboys finally got a long-term extension done with star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb on a 4-year deal for $136 million that will pay him $34 million a year. Now there's speculation that, you know, they also have to pay Dak Prescott as well. And we all know that he wants to reset the quarterback market with around $60 million. So now there's speculation that will the Dallas Cowboys be able to pay star edge rusher Micah Parsons and star quarterback Dak Prescott. So now there's all these rumors going out there that the Chicago Bears may actually be interested in Micah Parsons. Could this be true? Yes, it could be very true. Does it mean it's actually going to happen? No, it does not mean it's actually going to happen. This can be a huge pipe dream for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears to add a guy like Micah Parsons. I know we can say that for the most part, anyone would be interested in a guy like Micah Parsons. You know, Ryan Poles was all in on Matthew Judon. He didn't land that trade. He then went to the Seattle Seahawks and landed a guy like Darrell Taylor for a 6th round pick. So it's very possible that Ryan Poles can pick up the phone and try to land a guy like Micah Parsons. But first and foremost, I do want to put these rumors to bed. I do think it is a pipe dream. I think, you know, when you look at it, it's a little bit possible. But I think we have to temper our expectations. You do have to understand when you go out and try to trade for a guy like Micah Parsons, not only is it going to cost you multiple 1st round picks, plus a couple other picks as well. And then you're going to pay him that massive extension that he wants. And you have to remember that the Chicago Bears already put down a whole lot of money on one edge rusher in Montez Sweat. And even though the Chicago Bears have the draft picks, we have the money to get it done. We all have to understand that Ryan Poles doesn't want us to put us in a situation financially where the Bears are going to be struggling long term. Even though I do feel that Micah Parsons would help us now, he would get us to where we want to be right now. And like I mentioned a couple weeks ago when I talked about Micah Parsons and the possibility of him being a Chicago Bear, these are the type of moves that you would make, especially when you have a rookie quarterback on a rookie contract. But Bears fans, here's the interesting part about this, and this is why it's fun when you're talking about rumors, because you can have a little bit of fun with this, even though you know it's not going to happen. I know there's a lot of Bears fans out there just having a really good time with this rumor. And rookie quarterback Caleb Williams also had a really good time with this Micah Parsons rumor. He actually retweeted a post from Caleb Williams fan club's page on X, and it said this: with the CeeDee Lamb extension, the Cowboys probably can't afford to extend Micah Parsons. King polls, work your magic. Caleb Williams then reposted that tweet, and then he ended up taking it down. So it was just kind of funny because Bears fans like, oh, Caleb Williams retweeted that post from Caleb Williams fan club page. That means, Ryan Poles must be interested, right? No, it doesn't mean anything. I think Caleb Williams probably just saying, hey, yeah, it would be nice to have a guy like Micah Parsons. I don't think Caleb Williams at this point in his career as a rookie has any say on what moves Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears make. But, Bears fans in particular are just the best when it comes to rumors. Once again, Bears fans, I would absolutely love Micah Parsons on the Chicago Bears. He is still only 25 years old. He is arguably the best edge rusher in the National Football League. He would make our defensive line and our football team in general really good. I even told my dad yesterday when these kind of rumors were starting to heat up a little bit with Micah Parsons possibly coming to the Chicago Bears. I said, Dad, if the Bears are able to land a guy like Micah Parsons, this would officially be NFC Championship game or bust. At that point, Ryan Poles would have built almost the perfect roster, the best roster we have seen in years. If you add a guy like Micah Parsons, you would then have Micah Parsons, Montez Sweat, Javon Dexter, and Andrew Billings in the middle. And then you would have Darrell Taylor and Austin Booker as rotational pieces. And that's why at the end of the day, it really doesn't make sense, because the Chicago Bears literally just traded for Darrell Taylor for a 6th round pick. And I know there's a lot of Bears fans saying, well, that doesn't mean anything. But then there's also other Bears fans saying, well, why would the Bears trade for Darrell Taylor if they were also interested in a guy like Micah Parsons? So Bears fans, I just want to come on here really quick and kind of just put these rumors to bed. As any Bears fan, I am also really excited about the possibility. I also like to joke around and kind of try to fuel these rumors as well. It's fun for the time being, but you have to understand that Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, even though it looks like they don't have money, they are going to do everything in their power to make sure that Dak Prescott gets paid and Micah Parsons gets paid as well. Micah Parsons is a pillar for the Dallas Cowboys. They have no one over there that can replace a guy like Micah Parsons, and Jerry Jones and the Cowboys organization knows that, and the rest of the NFL knows that as well. Of course, I think the Dallas Cowboys would be open to maybe taking multiple 1st-round picks, multiple seconds, and a massive amount of draft capital for a guy like Micah Parsons. But at the end of the day, there's no other Micah Parsons in the National Football League. So I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones and the Cowboys organization are going to do anything in their power to make sure Micah Parsons gets paid, along with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. So overall, Bears fans, I wanted to come on here really quick and just share what everyone was going crazy about last night when Caleb Williams reposted that tweet from that Caleb Williams fan club page. I thought it was really funny. I just wanted to come on here really quick and talk about that. But once again, Bears fans, yes, this is a pipe dream. Have fun with it. Have fun with the idea of Micah Parsons being a Chicago Bear, and do your jersey swaps, all what you want to do, because that's the fun of the game. That's what's fun about being an NFL fan. But overall, it's not going to happen, Bears fans. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan you know. And Bears fans, make sure you go down below in the description of today's video and bet on the Chicago Bears through BetUS all season long and earn your 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. But other than that, Bears fans, I'll be back for an all-new Bears podcast right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Geek on the Mic.